Hello, Maureen Michalski with Ryan Companies here to provide an update on Highland Bridge. Since we started construction in early 2020, we've completed much of the infrastructure plan for the site, approximately 80% in fact. Early on, we deeded land to Highland Ball to maintain the existing Little League fields. This past year, we completed 2 of the public parks, which will open this summer to the public, along with the Central Promenade and water feature. The Mississippi River Boulevard crossing project was also completed, connecting Hidden Falls Regional Park to Unchimaka Park. We completed many of the roadways on the site and work on major intersections that are gateways into the development. The land for the first 2 affordable housing developments was sold to our partners, Project for Pride and Living and Common Bond, and they both plan on starting construction on their first vertical projects this year. Xcel Energy continues to advance planning for a renewable energy product at Highland Bridge and the surrounding community. Of course, our first vertical developments will welcome residents this year, which is very exciting. Some recent aerial photos of the site show Presbyterian Homes' Marvella, the medical office building, and Widener's first development, the Collections. Pulte's model homes opened earlier this year and sales began on the first row homes. Pulte has also begun work on their first sold homes near the Central Promenade and water feature. Here you can see the first 2 parks that were completed this year, the Gateway Park and Unchimaka. Unchimaka will be further enhanced by the artwork of Marlena Miles and Rory Wakemup, who were selected by the city this past year to provide public art at the site. While the development started off with positive momentum, the city's adoption of a rent control policy in the fall of 2021 has halted advancement of most of the housing on the site. 90% of the planned housing at Highland Bridge has been impacted by the rent control ordinance, with multifamily rental housing projects that were slated to advance in land use and construction now paused. This impacts the funding for the planned affordable housing that is part of the master plan and has also slowed the momentum on the retail and commercial projects, which were attracted by the prospect of the 3,800 planned housing units. Here are some visuals of impact on the site. You can see this is about 50% of the land area at Highland Bridge. Here also are some of the projects that were close to construction start that have been paused. Planning for future multifamily is also not advancing at this time. We are eagerly awaiting greater clarity from the city on the implementation of the ordinance, as well as a new construction exemption. As noted earlier, projects already funded and under construction will continue and open early as this year. The medical office building and for sale townhomes are not subject to the ordinance and therefore are continuing. The Collections leasing office will open in mid-July. In the meantime, you may contact Widener regional offices to get on their wait list. Pulte's model homes are open and sales are underway. Presbyterian Homes' Marvella is leasing, and you can find their office in the Highland Shopping Center. We continue to sell custom home lots and look forward to construction of the first homes this year along Mississippi River Boulevard. Project for Pride and Living, funded through TIF from Marvella, will start construction this year on their first 2 developments, as will Common Bond Communities and their first senior housing building, also funded through TIF from Marvella. Those who have attended the Community Development Committee meetings in the last several months have heard about the potential for the University of St. Thomas's new Division I sports facilities at the south end of Highland Bridge, including on the CP Rail parcel, which was not part of Ryan's original land acquisition. This opportunity allows for placing the CP Rail parcel into productive use with high-quality facilities and uses compatible with the current zoning district. This use also provides opportunities for enhancing trail and transit connections, improving stormwater quality and management, and increasing amenities for the neighborhood. This is the initial site plan that we shared at the February Community Development Committee meeting, showing the various planned facilities and uses. We look forward to continuing the conversation with the community at upcoming CDC meetings and expect to have the conversations regarding land use approvals beginning later this spring in preparation for 2023 construction start. Finally, stay tuned to our email list, website, and the Highland District Council News for information on upcoming events and openings. And of course, you can always find out more at highlandbridge.com. Thank you for the opportunity to present to you this evening, and we look forward to seeing you soon.